All right, then, picking up from where I left off the last night, I've had time to gather up my thoughts, and so I hope they'll make sense. Avengers Infinity War, directed by the Russo brothers and stars pretty much everyone involved in the MCU are in this movie. Like I said earlier, the Russo brothers have done a fantastic job with this movie. Them and their whole team. Judging by the length of the end of the credits sequence, there must have been 2,000 plus people working on this movie, if not more. And it's a real credit to them and how well it's turned out. The movie is, it's a great example of how a story with so many different main characters, I think there's 38 involved, I read somewhere, and it's great how they all come together into one place in the MCU, and how all the characters interconnect. The movie is really, really well edited, and I liked how each part of the story was, like I said, interwoven, and how it all comes together then towards the end. As you can imagine, not every character gets the same screen time as others, as you'd expect. It's a huge movie. I suspect it's going to do really well, and it deserves it. Like I said, not all of the characters get the same screen time. Not all the characters are in this movie. There are characters missing. Where they are and what they're doing is unsure and is not revealed in the movie, although I'm sure we'll find out in due course. The movie itself is broken up into three parts as far as I can see. First is the recap, finding out where everybody is in relation to the events and each other. And what, in relation to what's about to unfold, you get a glimpse of where they are in their heads, etc. The middle part then is, the Thanos show, what he wants to do, why he wants to do it, and what he's willing to do to achieve his goal. Talking of Thanos, Josh Brolin is great. He's a great bad guy. Thanos is a great bad guy. He knows what he wants, why he wants it, and is willing to do anything to get it. In his mind, he is correct in what he's trying to do, although I suspect he does have an ulterior motive, which we may discover yet in time. But in his mind, he is correct in what he's trying to do. The movie itself is long. It's 2.5 hours. It's well paced, though. It has the right amount of comedy and comedic moments thrown in at just the right times. The one-liners are great. You'll have a blast at this. But you have to invest in the movie to appreciate them. The final third of the movie, as you'd expect, is given over to battle after battle after battle, and there's a real sense of danger to everyone if Thanos is successful. And every time Thanos is on the screen throughout this movie, you're just waiting for him to do something and someone to die at any moment. And characters do die. Let's not kid ourselves. Not everybody comes out of this movie alive. Who, when, and how, you'll have to go see it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But some people are definitely not going to be happy. They are definitely not going to be happy. Last night or early this morning, there were a few parents who brought their children to see the movie, and good for them. It'll be a memory that I think will stay with those kids forever. Don't get me wrong, school is important, but it's important to create memories as well. And last night, I think, and this weekend is definitely going to be a memory-making weekend for kids. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I will go see it again next week when things calm down. Be warned, it is a long movie. Bring back the intermission, I say, especially for a movie like this, and whom it's directed towards. In a way, 15-minute intermission would have been fantastic in the middle of it. If I was to have any bad thing to say about the movie, it would be one character in particular, although in the movie, is not in the movie. And you'll discover that as well. You'll see when you watch it. And that's disappointing. I think the Russo brothers, the writers, could have worked that particular character's arc and their presence in a different way. It's very uncharacteristic for this character to react in the way that they do. That's my only gripe, and the fact that we don't get to see enough of another character who I think deserves their own standalone movie. I won't spoil it. I won't say anything. And sooner rather than later, before it's too late. I think Marvel toy sales will go through the roof after this movie. By the time it comes out in Blu-ray and DVD, it'll be Christmas. It's going to be a marvelous Christmas. You know, see what I did there? Marvelous Christmas. Anyway, that's my initial reaction to the movie. I might do a proper review next week with spoilers, etc., and have a discussion and see what you think. Thanks to Stephen and the staff of the Omniplex in Sligo for everything. As always, they do a great job, and I really appreciate their help and cooperation. As always, thanks to you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. No spoilers, please. Let other people enjoy the experience of not knowing who lives, who dies. Hit that subscribe button if the moment is right. And I will see you all next time. Until then, stay safe. Thanks for watching.